And we're back. Welcome to the Critics Clinic for your prescription for all things movie and entertainment. I wanted to do a quick review on K-pop Demon Hunters on Netflix right now. Everybody's talking about it. It's really big. It keeps going back into the #1 spot. So I was like, let me watch this. I love K-pop and I love anime. I grew up on anime, as you know, from my initial YouTube. My very first video, I talked about that. Me and my dad used to watch anime before it was big in America. So I thought this would be a good movie for me to watch. Before we go any further, subscribe below, and we'll move on. No real spoilers in this one. I just want to talk about the categories. Only going to be a little different. I'm just going to talk about the movie and then give it my score because it's an animated film and it's a lot of lesser known characters. So talking about things like cast and crew and production and things like that when it's an animated film, not really as important as what I felt about the overall movie. I would say, first and foremost, this was such a fun movie. I will say, I always preface this when it comes to musicals. If you don't like musicals, you probably will not like this movie. Because it is technically a musical. It uses movies. It uses music to progress the story. And K-pop music. So if you don't like K-pop, you definitely won't like this. If you don't like musicals, you won't like this. So skip this review, skip this movie. But I would say if you do like any of those things and you like a good animated film, you will love this. I would say plot-wise, it was such a good storyline. Actually unexpected. There was some deep notes there and some, I don't want to spoil anything, but there was some little twists. And it was at the very beginning, actually, because, it centers around a group, Huntrix, which is 3 girls who've gone through time. They're kind of, and I love that history. They showed kind of through time, through music, they use their voice to basically enslave and kill the demons that are trying to take over the planet. And there's always 3 of them, every generation. And they showed through the generations all the different forms of music and how they've kind of evolved into the current day of K-pop girl group. And they're the 3 new girls. And they're using their voices to basically stave off and make this golden aura. I actually can't pronounce there's like a Korean term for this aura, but it turns gold and it stops all the demons from getting onto the planet. And that's their goal in singing. And as they sing more and more and more, they achieve this goal because they're forcing all the people listening to their voice to release this energy to them in a positive way. So that was the whole point of the movie, essentially. Again, I'm not going to give the spoiler away, but then there's a demon group of a boy band, the Saja Boys, and their goal is to try and counter this and take all the fans away. And, one thing leads to another, and you start to find out that there's some connections between Huntrix and the Saja Boys that there shouldn't be. And I just thought it's actually a beautiful movie. A great story about being who you are and belonging and the people around you accepting you and not hiding. And there's, you've probably been anywhere in social media. You'll see these songs are very big on Billboard right now. The soundtrack is huge. It's huge in the K-pop world and in the regular music world. Some of these songs are very big. They're very good songs. I think one's being put up, one called Golden, for an Oscar nomination, or they're submitting it for that anyway. We'll see. It's a great song. I would actually be okay. One thing I would say, I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this. I actually love the songs. Heavy on the auto-tune. Doesn't mean I don't like the songs. It's just there's some auto-tune eliteness happening in these songs, but they're great songs, very catchy. My favorite was Golden. How It's Done. Everybody likes Soda Pop. I don't really like that song. But pretty much any song that Huntrix sings in this movie, I very much enjoyed. So I would say from a musical standpoint, it was 100 out of 100. Super catchy songs. The whole soundtrack's amazing. The voice acting was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. The plot was grade A. Such a good plot, especially for an animated film. And the film, the way it looks excellent. I don't know, for the anime people who watch To Be Hero X, when it's in the main filming of To Be Hero X, that kind of the way it looks, that aesthetic, is how K-pop Demon Hunters looks. So I really enjoyed aesthetically how it looks. So I'd say from that standpoint, or like the kind of some of the Zelda games, it's that same kind of aesthetic, the ones on the Switch. So I would say from that standpoint, I very much enjoyed it. If I had to give it a score and say what I thought overall, I would actually give it a 9 out of 10. I was pleasantly surprised because a lot of times when movies like this get all the hype and all the social media exposure, it's like, oh, it's just people are just overwhelmingly forcing you to watch it. But I watched it, I enjoyed it. The music was great, the story was great, the animation was great. And again, even if you don't like animated films, I think you'll really like this. 'Cause it's not a typical like Disney animated look. It's more like aesthetically pleasing for people who don't like cartoon movies. Will enjoy this. I'm gonna say it one more time for the people in the back. If you don't like musicals and if you don't like K-pop, do not watch this movie. You will not enjoy it. You'll be angry at me for recommending it to you. But I'd say anyone else watch this movie. You'll very much enjoy it. It's on Netflix. You're already paying for the subscription. Watch it. Let me know what you think below. It was just a quick little blurb. I enjoyed this movie, so I want you guys to go watch it too.